Right now, I'm standing in Gloucester, and this little small, modest house was bought for £180,000 by one of my Academy members, Jay, and he, with some nice little tweaks, has managed to double the value of the property and make himself in excess of £100,000 clean profit, tax-free. And in this video, you're going to be learning exactly how he did it as we tour the house. So let's go. Hello.
Hi, Samuel.
How are you, my friend? Good to see you. So it looks pretty nice. I mean, it wasn't always like this though, was it, when you first bought it?
God, no. Definitely the worst house on the nicest street. You know, looking around all the other houses, most of them have the dormer extension, so we knew we were likely to get planning permission by...
Sometimes people just guess if they can get planning or not. Yeah. But if you go to a planning consultant, the first thing they'll do is they'll look at the area and they'll see patterns. So as you can see, you've got dormer at the side, dormer at the side, dormer at the side, and this one, it was almost just crying out, extend me! So you managed to get planning for that, congratulations.
We had to argue that, actually.
Did you?
They questioned it.
What was their argument against?
They said there wasn't a precedent for it in the area. So I actually went up and down the entire street. I took photos of 23 houses with dormers and sent that to them and said, what you want about?
It just goes to show how out of touch they are.
Yeah.
How can they say there's no precedent when there's 23 houses in the street that have done it?
Yeah.
When you bought the property, you got it at a really good price.
Yeah.
How much did you pay for it?
So it was originally listed for 200. When we viewed it, it was on for 190. We got it for 180.
180. And you bought it with a mortgage?
Yes.
So did you just put down a
just
normal
residential mortgage?
How much deposit did you put down? Do you remember?
So we had to put down 20%.
So you must have put down then around about 36 grand, and then you had the big job of renovating it.
So the biggest thing for us, being a family of 4, is kitchen space. There's never enough of it. Previously, the kitchen was this tiny little alleyway space.
Yeah.
Obviously, we've made that a little bit bigger since.
A lot bigger? Yeah. So you've literally built out all this?
Yeah, all the way out.
And then you've now got an island kitchen?
Yeah.
How much did this extension cost you, if you remember?
About 25.
25 grand?
Yeah.
Did you have to build all of this from scratch?
Yeah, there was a conservatory here that we had to knock down originally, but yeah, we managed to avoid having to go through planning because permitted development, we can do 3 meters on a single story.
It's 4 meters if it's detached, isn't it? And then 3 meters if it's a semi or a terraced.
Yeah.
You're allowed to build at the back of your house up to 3 meters without getting planning permission, as long as you tell the council what you're doing.
You know what you're doing, that's it.
I mean, how much value must that have added? It's fantastic. Did you get an architect?
Yeah, my brother-in-law is an architect.
That's very helpful, right?
And we actually nearly doubled the square meterage of the house as well.
It
was 60 when we got it, it's 105 now. So it was 1 bedroom previously, and a small bedroom at that.
So 1 bedroom with a tiny little kitchen, and now you've got this big, massive...
That's it, yeah.
And you've got, how many upstairs now?
3.
3 bedrooms. Mm-hmm. Wow. That's how you double the value of a house.
Previously, we had the sloped ceiling coming down here.
Everything that I see this side was just nothing. It was just a sloped roof.
Basically, yeah, just a sloped roof with eave storage. This was the only bedroom.
So this was it?
This was it.
So what was that bedroom before?
Nothing. It was roof.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, tiny.
If I'd have known how bad it was, I'd have said going 160. So right now, how much do you think that the property is worth?
So we recently had an agent valuation of 385.
How much did you spend on the refurb?
All in 70.
So that's 250.
Yep.
You've had an agent value at 385.
Yeah.
If the agent's correct, that's £135,000 profit. I mean, what do you think about that?
I'm blown away.
And you have to pay tax.
Yeah, because we've lived in it.
Right. So if you buy a house that you've lived in and then you flip it, it's tax-free because it's your home residence.
So this is another room that didn't exist previously. Where yours stood was about halfway. You had the boiler in the corner there.
You just built this room from scratch again, put the windows in.
Yeah.
I know you're upset with 70 grand and you say you should do it for 50. I think 70 grand's really good. It's a small little house. You've turned it into a not so small little house. Yeah. So I can see why it wasn't 6 figures. Yeah. But I think you've done really well. But that's what happens when you muck in yourself.
I think we saved a small fortune doing it ourselves.
Let's say you can't sell it. The agent's valued it at 3 out of 5, but let's say no one's prepared to pay 3 out of 5. What's your exit strategy?
Refinance.
Even if you refinanced it on a buy-to-let mortgage, you would get a loan of 273. So you're getting all your money back plus 23 grand, clearing your mortgage and getting a new one with an option to rent it out. What did your family think?
Oh, they thought I was crazy.
Did they?
They thought I was mental.
Why did they think you were mental buying this?
Moving into a rundown house with baby on the way.
Yeah.
They thought I was crazy.
You, through a crash, have pushed the value up by in excess of 100 grand and are acting very unconventionally, because most people are, like, as you said, pay off the mortgage. You're doing the opposite. You're potentially about to remortgage this house.
Yeah.
So why are you doing that? Why would you not want to just clear this mortgage and sell?
What good's that money sat in the house? I want to pull that out and I'll put that in something else.
How's life changed then over the last sort of 6-12 months?
I think the main thing's been mindset. I've come from being that very skeptical, keep money, pay mortgage down, to completely flipping the script. Yeah, things are looking up.
So what other things have you got going on then? What are you working on outside of obviously this flip?
I host the Bristol Inner Circle, which is the academy networking. I'm also one of the property amigos. We do management. We've got 6 properties, pretty much across the country now, all the way up to Manchester. Bit of deal sourcing, yeah. I sold one a couple of weeks back for 15,000.
Jeez.
On one deal.
How many hours would you say it took you to find and sell that deal?
20 odd.
20 odd, so almost getting paid £1,000 an hour. Yeah. From deal sourcing. I mean, that's not bad.
Pretty good going.
And is it true you're in the works of taking on a hotel for yourself at the moment?
We are, yeah.
I think that's the thing, isn't it? Most people just work a job, pay off their mortgage. You're acting differently.
Yeah.
Running the Bristol Inner Circle, you've got hotels, you're selling deals, properties under management. I'm really proud of you. I mean, this is a testament to your hard work. It's great having you on the academy. It's been fantastic so far. How's the experience on the academy been?
Yeah, it's awesome. The networking, the mentoring calls, it pays for itself, and it already has for me.
3 things I want you to do right now, because I want you to be successful in this business. Thing number 1, I want you to go on Rightmove, go online and start finding properties that have got potential to be extended that you could massively increase the value of. Do that now. 2, I want you to speak to a mortgage broker and see what type of finances are available to you. Maybe you've got equity in your home. Could you pull it out? How much interest would you have to pay? Could you get a buy-to-let mortgage, a residential mortgage? What's your strategy? How are you going to finance it? And number 3, come and spend the day with me. I want to help you smash it in property like I've helped thousands of other people. It's proven, it's tried and tested. Book your ticket, £1. I'll see you there.